deep. You never know these pains, not the weak. This is my king, you can never still hide. I'm not big, so I keep taking.
What perfect timing. Yeah, I wanted to make sure, but at the same time, I wasn't sure exactly if you were gonna be there right when I normally start, and you could just drop in whenever. I am going for 3 hours, but all right. Day 2 of the hell. Oh, sorry. It's my. Okay, I've been. Okay, so before I feel I need to actually start the game, I have been seeing like weird like issues with the video signal on my monitor that I was not sure if it was also picking up like on the stream itself, like on the capture card. I think I now know for a fact that this shit is happening on the HDMI out or something with like the cable that connects from my card to my monitor and not the switch. So and the thing is that it's so intermittent that it's like it's not causing any problems now, but I saw it like fucking up on me. Yeah, that's what it is. Cause like I saw like a prolonged like flickering on my monitor and looked back at my stream feed on OBS and it wasn't showing up there. So yeah, hopefully I don't know. Actually, so I got a spare HDMI cable on hand. Now that I know that it's specifically to do with the monitor I have and not directly the Switch, I don't need to. I now know which cable I need to replace. So hopefully this works. Just a second. Ugh. This game, just being the one time I try to stream, might get weird technical difficulties. Just the. Okay. Cable replaced. It should be fine. Okay, man. Everyone couldn't help myself but shotgun it. Every time I sit down, I was like, I could just be playing that. Yeah, it's funny how it kind of worked out. Like, I know when, like, we were both day one on Travis Strikes Again, except I'm pretty sure in that situation, I was the one that shotgunned that game before you did. Hell, I'm pretty sure that I actually, like, marathoned from start to end credits on that. Like, in an entire sitting. It was the last time I ever was able to do that for any video game. That was kind of at the tail end of when I used to have stamina for long gaming sessions. Yeah. So yeah, it's funny how like the tables have turned on that. You actually got to just like chug so much of this game, and I have to only sip it for like a few hours a night. But yeah, we're picking up where we last left off. I finished rank 7, which means I got to witness the amazing epic rap battle between Travis and Kimmy. That was delightful. It made up for the fact that was the second time that this game sniped an alien boss fight right out from under me, which is a weird discussion point, but I guess I'll get more into that with you about it after these cutscenes.
Where's Damon?
He said he would be out on his monthly glamping trip today.
Oh, that guy is such a hassle. What's up with Velvet Chair Girl?
She called in saying she could not make it due to an appointment at the nail salon.
I see. So she couldn't make it, huh? Was it really such an important appointment?
It is for her nails, so...
Okay, I'll let this one slide. Seriously, women are the biggest hassle of them all.
Both
Sexist.
humans and aliens are a hassle.
You got something you want to say?
No, my apologies for...
Oh, man. Yeah, situation switched. You get to watch me react like a weirdo looking at his friend watch his favorite, turning to look at him every time to make a joke to see the reaction. Yeah. Oh, God. Catherine Fior as Velvet Chair Girl in her Gastro Demon. Oh, nice. She got to... I guess it's a good thing she gets to voice 2 characters in this game, because I honestly don't know anymore if they're going to give Bad Girl any more major scenes after what happened. I feel so bad for Bad Girl.
Nope, I don't think so. You're just hella wrong. You're hella wrong. You have no idea how much Miike loves the original material. That's bullshit. Miike never read the original. The script is what's most important. The script is what the entire art form is based on. You can't make a movie without knowing the material. I mean, don't underestimate Miike's love for the originals. So any old hardcore maniac can make a movie then. All you need to do is love the originals, right? What about Terraformers then, huh? Terraformers is...
Oh, dear.
Terraformers is... You want to watch it again? Terraformers? Let's do it.
Oh, man. You know, I've been checking on Batgirl and Shinobu each chapter. I only realized to actually check on them during the last chapter, the one leading up to the rank 7 fight. I didn't even realize that I could do that, so I'm pretty sure I probably missed something major during, like, 8. But yeah, it's... Also, yes, as I mentioned in the Discord, I'm staying true to my word. I am rocking the fuck racism hoodie till the end of the game. This outfit, aside from the slogan, I felt this was especially fitting when it got to, like, the rap scene between him and Kimmy during the last episode. It is so funny. That's why I just want to wear it even more. Like I said as much. The most milk toast take you could ever have, but it's still enough to make a certain set of people really angry and just tells you everything you need to know about them. Milk taste, yeah. Words are hard sometimes, damn it. Man. This feels so in line with Travis in just the level of tastelessness he seems, where it's like he's trying to find time to talk with a girl that is comatose and another girl that's grieving for her dead father, and just going, hey, want to talk about weird niche Japanese films? And wrestling and anime. Yeah, they absolutely are. It's pretty good. But yeah, it's like that whole scene, the one early where, like, Fu just shows up and wrecks everyone's shit at the motel was... Like, I remembered, like, the glimpses of that scene being shown in trailers, and based on, like, what I was guessing for context, I was honestly wondering if maybe that was going to be, like, a flashback to try and justify or explain why Travis has, like, the weird neck brace outfit. But instead, it was just, no, that was retribution from Fu for Mr. Blackhole's death. Okay, is there anything I want to... Yeah, I'll increase my battery for now. Yeah. Wrestling and Tomino got him through tough times. They're like, wrestling, Tomino, and questionable, like, magical girl anime. He still hasn't gotten rid of, like, those Bizarre Jelly 5 posters that he's got in his old motel room. I seriously thought back when Tribe Strikes Again came out, like, I was absolutely wondering if he had somehow, like, grown out of that series. But yeah, I'm gonna check on Bad Girl. See if there's something we can do to cheer her up. Oh, man. I want Batgirl to get better so much. I can't stand to see her like this where she's not so gleefully murderous at every instance while chugging a beer. Alright, so get on the highway, go to Call of Battle. Alright, then. I guess we'll get going. Almost called you the S word, and then remember that got banned on Twitch. Yeah. I prefer the term sub myself. You can at least get away with that. That has at least more meaning and isn't rooted in a slur. Or slang, rather, I guess. I don't know. In general, like, I still kind of agree with them banning that word, if only because dumb motherfuckers on the internet have the brain capacity of a 5-year-old who thinks it's funny just to say the bad word they think is funny over and over with no variation or creativity. Okay. Wow, so like this zone is just N64 land right here. Funny how gamers just found about 80s rap slang. That really is where it originated from, huh? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be surprised. I just think it's really done that, like, that so many people had just, like, took it for themselves to mean something without even realizing that it had way more negative, like, consequences behind it. That, and I already had experience of, like, seeing people literally use that to describe people that, like, where, like, their behavior or stance or whatever is actually that of a submissive, which is, like, that, don't call them that, man. Alright. Oh, wow, like, my... Wait, when did I have, like, a stock of... Oh, well, I did not realize I still had a stock of full armor Travis. Sus is the one I'd understand banning it, as that one always had... Yeah, it definitely did, but, you know, Zoomers, they don't give a shit. They literally think they've already got the keys to the kingdom without really even thinking much about what, like, what's going on with other people or places. Okay, yeah, that's the thing that, like, kind of... It did kind of surprise me, though, because I thought I had used up a full armor bonus that I already had gotten and then used during the Kimmy fight. I guess I probably did not realize I had, like, caught a... Oh, god damn it. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm trying to... Oh, god damn it. Yeah, so I guess I might have, like, unknowingly got, like, another full armor Travis boost near the end. He is, yeah. It doesn't help that he straight up has, like an actual boss meter. But, okay. I do appreciate, though, that, like, while all of the combat in this game effectively takes place in arenas of some kind and no traditional levels, I am actually kind of surprised and impressed with how this game's, like, there seems to be, like, some thought or, like, recognition of, like, actual, like, thought put behind enemy combinations to create certain challenges. I think that's what makes it interesting, a lot more than, like, a lot of, like, those, like, assassination gigs you had in the first game, you know? Okay.
Transform!
Yeah.
Strawberry, right on. Screw crusher, down kick.
Okay. Oh yeah, they are. They are, like, the best when it comes to, like, encouraging perfect dodges, or dark steps as I still call them, even though that's not technically what they're called in this. And even, like, the way Dark Step ultimately works in this is, like, it's more normal, you know? It doesn't have that unique, janky feeling that it had in the first game, but it's also not bad in the way that it felt in No More Heroes 2. Like, it's so weird. They basically crossed to the other side of just being something that more resembles a traditional perfect dodge mechanic, and it works really well because of the high frame rate every time you're in a battle. So yeah, I'm like, that's definitely helped a lot. But yeah, with the I guess that's one thing I kind of want to ask you, like, with your thoughts regarding, like, how this game structure ultimately is, in the sense that, you know, like, in the first game, we all remember, like, once you paid that entry fee, you basically went into, like, a traditional level leading up to the boss fight. But this game doesn't do that. The entry fee unlocks the boss fight, but these designated matches are designed in a way that they're kind of meant to make up for it. Like, yeah. Yeah, it does. At the end of the day, it still feels like it's more like the first game, and, like, maintaining, like, its better qualities or like the more memorable qualities as well, I guess you could also say. Cause like, that crescendo of pacing in No More Heroes 1 was very important, even if, like, the individual tasks that you had to do in the overworld weren't always the best. Oh, that is basically your gripe? Is it kind of the focus on these fights and not necessarily necessarily that they exist or whatever? Or I guess I'm kind of losing track of my thought, but just the idea that this isn't, like, getting you traditional levels like the first game. Yeah. It is the sort of thing, though, where it does feel like, because they couldn't make traditional levels, like, that it does result in a feeling of less budget, which is very weird, because there are a lot of things I've seen about this game thus far that scream way more money than the first game. But I think that's just a result of, you know, higher development costs these days. And them focusing on a lot of the other aspects they find important. Mm-hmm. Ah. I'm still not the best when it comes to kind of dealing with the mines that these dudes drop. Yeah, like PS2 level budgets, like, which is, when you think about that and the system in hindsight, no shit that I'm, like, more fond of that system's more unique games than a lot of the big significant or even a lot of the more unique games for 360 and PS3. But yeah, still, like the ranks that I'm coming out of these fights with are definitely... Oh, yes! Oh, this surprised me the first time. Like, when they just spring this mini visual novel bit in front of you after beating one of the missions. I was like, what the fuck are you doing now? Oh. I'm very curious who this could be. Huh. Oh, I'm pretty sure he knows the reason why. He got punched hard in the face and beaten to a pulp by Travis as revenge for him beating the shit out of Dr. Juvenile. I still remember Travis Strikes Again. Oh boy. Like, already in my head, I feel like I'm, like... I have stuff going through my head as to who this mystery man could possibly be and, like, what Damon is, like, trying to hire or whatever. Oh, yes, speaking of which, I want to ask you something regarding the mail in this game. Aside from all the Notflix spam, but this specific one. So, two things. One... Were you just like me and you caught on that this was a reference to Mr. Doppelganger from Travis Strikes Again? And two, does this actually lead to anything later on? You don't have to give me a straight answer on, like, or directions, rather. Just a simple confirmation, because I got super excited. Okay. Yes to the first one, that's good. Oh! Damn it! You had one job, Suda. Come on. I mean, whatever. We already got Kamui New Type and Midorikawa in here. Oh, well. But yeah, I'll let you read so you can respond after you're done with it. The levels were something I would have liked to see, because while people bitch about that in No More Heroes 1, they had some of that pseudo creativity that made them fun and helped set up personalities for the bosses, plus like the levels. Yeah, I think that more or less lines up exactly with how of what my feelings were on those levels, you know? Coast Guard. Oh, is this the moment? Is this the time where we get to suplex some gators? Oh, man. Or not. If we don't suplex them, we're just blowing them up. Yeah. They set up the ranks well, and I think more than that, the thing that initially disappointed me, but thinking about it some made me realize that it wasn't as, like, slapdash as I felt it was the other times they tried it, but the whole gag that they've done ever since Let's Shake, where you're promised a fight with a specific boss, but then they get killed right out from under you in a cutscene. Like, in the first game, they did that bit once, and that was effective as, like, a joke and to make you feel pissed off like Travis was. But in No More Heroes 2, they did that multiple times, and it was incredibly unearned. This time, between, like, Native Dancer and Kimmy Howell replacing two of the aliens... Oh, you can suplex gators in Santa Destroy and here. I just have to find it. Yeah, okay, that's fair. But yeah, the thing, finishing my current thought was the idea that, like, yes, they sniped those initial bosses out from under you, but the fact that they immediately presented you with another boss in its place, and both of those were good, I feel made up for it. And I think because of that, and knowing what all characters are featured in this, I'm pretty sure I can now fully expect Henry to do the exact same thing, and that's when you fight him. You obviously do not need to say yes or no on that one, or where he might even do it. I'll know for sure when we see Sir Henry, motherfucker. Oh man. Yeah, I think that is the case. But yeah, it was definitely a moment where I couldn't help but feel somewhat disappointed because the design of all of Fu's cronies are so cool. Like, I really did want to... I really was hoping before this game came out to know, like, what the boss fights with every single one of those aliens would be like. Like, how would Black Knight Direction or Vanishing Point play out? But we didn't. But it's kind of made up for the fact that the Kimmy fight was good, and as well as the Native Dancer fight. Especially when it came to, like, the cutscenes surrounding them. Okay, so there's something I'm missing as far as trying to get around to that rubble. Oh, whatever. I'll call him the bike if I can. Oh, it's just over there? Oh, it's just jank. Okay, I figured as much. Yeah. It really does look it. I mean, even the whole thing with the draw distance is so hilariously painful. Okay. Alright, I see how you're supposed to get in there. Fine. Very low budget PS2. Yeah. It's the kind of stuff I crave. You know, there's plenty of low budget PS2 shit I am absolutely gonna find time to play on this stream sometime in the future. Okay. Oh, come on. He literally knocked me out of the dark step that I could not... That was so dumb. I'm the beat down Fist of Vengeance is good guy. Yeah. I mean, even besides all that, there's like... Because, like, I've been talking about it with, like, Kaboom when we've been doing the Kingdom Hearts 2 streams. And just the, mainly, like, with the talk of, like, the 3D Castlevanias and how that's very low-budget PS2 jank. And how I still like Lament of Innocence quite a bit, and was able to successfully rope him into a potential future stream where I play Curse of Darkness. Just so I could, like, put, like, his... Because apparently he likes that game more than Lament of Innocence, so I'm like, alright, I'm gonna put that love to the test. Oh, come on. Is there really no way to, like, shake off those mines when they latch onto you?
Spin death throw. Anti-gravity death force.
Oh, man. Yeah, there's that. Oh, yeah, and because we brought that up, like, during the Kingdom Hearts stream, like, I know you weren't there for the last two sessions that were live, but, man, that has been a hell of a ride. Had to kill him or suplex him. I guess that would make some amount of sense. I will say one detail that I found, like, kind of interesting about, like, the combo, like, the attacks in this game with your beam katana. The thing I realized is that, like, your tension gauge, like with the pixel art tiger in the bottom right corner, and how when you take damage that, like, changes in shape and gets smaller. I actually realized that that's basically them taking, like, doing another version of that concept that they had in Killer is Dead, where in that game it was tied specifically to your hit combo. But the idea is that, like, in Killer is Dead, when you had a prolonged combo, your attacks would get a lot faster and more over the top. But this time it's more like you just have a separate meter that's designed for that, as opposed to, like, something you have to maintain with a combo. Which I guess is nice enough, you know? It does, I'm pretty sure, will lead into a situation where if you're good enough in fights that you don't get hit, you're not going to see that many more, like, variation in attack animations outside, unless you get hits. Okay. Alright, so that's the 3 required. But I still need to earn a lot more money, which is 35,000. I'm like 20k away or something. Well, let me check a look at the full map around here. Yeah, I'll deal with, like, the designated missions here, and then I'll actually go back to Santa Destroy and do, like, any sort of defense or volunteer work over there. Because with all the objectives basically telling you to go to all these neighboring districts, it's like unless you go out of your way for it, I feel like you're not really going to be spending as much time in Santa Destroy proper as you could. Now, if only I could find... Yeah, this is some jank, alright. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, it's all right.
Start the game.
Ah, come on. Ah, shoot. Ah. Mines are like the worst to deal with. Got him.
Screw crusher death kick. Spin death throw. Poison berry. Slow berry.
Okay. Worst comes to worst, just use Death Rain to kind of keep dealing extra hits. B rank, alright. Oh, man. Okay, welcome back. Again, it's alright. I can't expect any or everyone that watches this to be glued to the stream entirely. Yeah, we just wrapped up another designated fight. Trying to get all the money we can. Which I ended up theorizing during the last stream that it's like, if you focused on just clearing all of the designated matches, I actually am. Oh man, you're really committed, huh? But yeah, I was just thinking of how it's like during the last stream, like when I was like kind of going through the grind of the earlier ranks, hitting the realization that like, as long as you do not like go out of your way to constantly spend money on more t-shirts or whatever. Spoon the laptop. It's no more Heroes 3. I have to be here. You're here forever. God. But yeah, the theory I had last stream was that, like, if you focused on just, like, saving as much of the money as you get from doing every designated mission as they show up, like, you're more or less bound to hit the entry fee for each rank fight once you get them all. Assuming, of course, you do not spend that money frivolously on a bunch of t-shirts or other stuff. Granted, I'm also having to do stuff like restock on the, like the sushi when I need it, but that obviously is cutting into things some. Hold on, is there actually... Oh yeah, I could keep going this way. Wait, you could sell parts? Like the... You mean like the junk parts that go into the death glove chips? Oh my god. Okay. Naturally, because those are like junk parts, I take it that's something you can do entirely within Dr. Naomi's lab? Because if so, I might just do that, because if I'm being honest, I've not felt as much, like, incentive or excitement about, like, crafting chips for the Death Glove, because they are not what I thought that they were going to be. Oh, you sell them to Bishop. Okay. Which, I'm going to take it he absolutely has, like, a specific location in, yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be, like, in Santa Destroy itself, because Beefhead still exists in this series, it's just, it's no longer a video rental, you know? Okay, so I'll at least, try that. Like, that's literally my favorite part about, like, the Santa Destroy part of this world map, is just knowing that, like, yeah, some of the buildings here and there are changed, but, like, the general road and, like, placement of all the major areas have never changed. Best mini games in the series? Yeah, I could say that. I mean, even stuff like this, I'm kind of surprised that they reused this, this space mech gimmick more than once. I thought that would be limited only to Mr. Black Hole. But yeah, like, I've at least done, I think of all the volunteer jobs I've done thus far, it's only been the toilet unclogging and the lawn mowing. I still need, oh yeah, and obviously today we did the coast defense against the giant alligators. We still need to suplex them though. I figured it would still be worth it for me, even if I'm not going to grind them on stream. I should try and like show and see all of the see all the side jobs at least once. Because from everything that they had shown of it, even in the previews, it did feel a lot like it giving me the impression that it is some of the best they've done. You would always end up with double the next rank before going into the current rank? Oh, wow. Yeah, I can see that. And speaking of, like, part of ways for earning money, did you ever do much with the time machine in Naomi's lab to, like, refight any of the bosses? I imagine that'd be, like, pretty neat, like, to do, but I'm not sure, like, how beneficial trying to do those rewards are now. Especially when you don't even have access to, like, the higher difficulty versions yet. You haven't yet? Okay. Yeah, I was definitely wondering about that and, like, what the short-term viability would be of, like, trying to, like, get in on that right now. I will say, though, with, like, this space mecha combat, it's like, as a connoisseur of these kind of games and having a general, like, good sense of what actual quality mecha games are, this obviously isn't anything to write home about, but in the context of, like, this weird budget, schizophrenic game that feels simultaneously cohesive, it's not bad as a diversion. Oh, wow. That said, though, part of this does make me kind of pine for another game like Omega Boost. That game was dope. Because this is kind of what it's reminding me of. Because half of that game is basically you holding a button to lock onto an enemy and then circle around them like in a completely spherical movement sense. Better than the shmup parts in Nier Automata. Ooh, yeah. And I even found those still to be like pretty like fun enough and decent for what they were. But then again, Nier Automata does not have the level of like high contrast flash that this game has. Yeah, for spectacle, it's like that's kind of what they're meant for. I mean, like, hell, like, spectacle and the story of it all is the whole reason why I still played through Automata. Like, Platinum being the main dev to kind of give it better game feel wasn't automatically going to mean it would be like a Bayonetta tier, like, combat game. And I kind of extended that thought to, like, to all the other stuff that it would try to do as genre shifts, because that's what Nier does. Even though shmup segments were kind of the full extent of what they really ended up doing in Automata. Because the original had a whole lot crazier shit. You had a goddamn, like, Resident Evil homage with, like, a mansion. That was nuts. Okay. Yeah, just comparing one game with genre shifts to another. That's true. Okay, I'm pretty sure that even like with this ring kind of showing me where the next designated fight is, I'm positive it is up on the cliff face. Okay. Let's actually try and get up there. Oh! I still end up I still kind of get my buttons mixed up every time I get on the bike. I have no idea why it is. I just do. Again, it's the last thing I've been able to find time to, like, get adjusted to. Because I feel more proficient now with, like, how the combat's supposed to work in this compared to the first game. But the bike here is like, yeah, it technically plays better, but God forbid if, like, my brain is broken and I am way too used to how the Spelltiger was in the first. The dumb boost from the first. I missed the jump. That's the big thing I miss. At the very least, the emergency brake you use to do the Akira slide can still be used for, like, those quick 90-degree turns if you just tap it and don't, like, hold the button. Okay. Oh yeah, throw crazy. This is... I have made mention of it multiple times during the last stream, but every time I get throw crazy mode, it is the best. This is my favorite of the slash reel bonuses, because you just get to do nonsense like this repeatedly. It's also kind of crazy how it's like, especially during the bosses, where most of them I've died to at least once. But when I go, like, on the second or even third try, I just get a really good, good luck streak when it comes to, like, those real bonuses. That it helps me, like, you know, especially if I do well on the roulette bonuses and I'm guaranteed Mustang mode the first time. So wrestling smark, I'm a nitpick and say, where's my dragon suplexes? Yeah, honestly, where are my wrestling moves that actually have more motion inputs than just throwing both Joy-Cons up in the air? Like, that's actually my nitpick, the sort of thing I miss, because I did like how like each wrestling move you had in the first game, like, when it was something different, you actually had different, like, inputs to do. But here, it's kept simple, which I guess is to kind of, like, make it, save the trouble of people that might think that the motion controls don't work if all it's asking for is one repeated input. But even then, like, the Joy-Cons are already, like, by default, way better in terms of tech than the Wii Remote was. There's a part of me that hopes whatever future game happens has Aki level grappling. Oh yeah, that'd be so good. Oh, I'd be so down for that. Just crazy extended chain, like, wrestling combos, you know? Like, take the throw crazy concept where you can just grab people without the need for stunning them and just do it repeatedly. But instead of it being the same suplex over and over, like, have it actually be different stuff, and you have to match the inputs, like, rapid fire one after the other. Yes, stop powerbombing Ghostface Killer. Okay. I kind of saved that. Oof. Oh, I think that killed both of them. Oh, yeah. Full armor Travis. Okay. Almost like a missed opportunity for them to, like, call it Full Metal Travis. I think I would have actually been down for that way more. Yes, I absolutely did. Every time I have seen a reference to Kill the Past or Kamui, like, or anything Silver Case, I have marked out hard. Like, that cutscene that, like, gives the rundown on all of Fu's aliens in the rankings, like, there's that magazine, like, mail-in card that like, says Kamui Net. like sending it there. Like, I absolutely caught that. I was like, oh man. I am all the more anxious to get to the rank 5 match with Midorikawa and see just what all they pull in terms of like story for her. Yeah, play the silver case. Like, it's practically as important to Suda to the same degree as like No More Heroes is at this point. I mean, especially since that was Grasshopper's first game. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the Metroid Dread trailer? Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I did. You know it's a real Metroid game when when Nintendo, Mercury Steam, whichever one had the bright idea for putting together the trailer was like, hey, you know what really makes this Metroid? Shine sparking. Let's get a single clip of that in there. And they did. I am so glad. And yes, Kraid is back too. That's cool. Yeah, Shine Spark, a concept that technically Kent Ishikawa invented first. Getter Robo had that and beat Metroid to the punch by two whole decades. Yeah, it's like the Shine Sparking, the air dodges, like the ways that they're using the grappling hook, not just for swinging, but also like tether to pull objects and whatnot. Like that really does. Dread is really shaping up to feel like the most inspired any Metroid has been in a very long time. Like just all the abilities and tech that they're putting into that, knowing full well that like that people on that team have like a more clear understanding these days of what people value in Metroid. That said, while in comparison to No More Heroes 3, while I have decided that this was the game that I wanted to, like, stream my entire experience of, like, day one, chances are I'm probably not going to do the same for Metroid Dread. I'll probably want to, like, not every new game I'm excited for I feel is something that I need to stream, so it might be the sort of thing where, like, Dread will be the one where I just play on my off time, get acquainted with it, and, like, what all this. Oh my god, that you saw like that 1080 spin around the dude with the dark step. Yeah, that and like the other reason why I probably wouldn't stream Dread right away is that I actually like I still kind of want to also play through the other. Oh my god, they fucking comboed me. Ugh. And I think that was the last wave, too. Son of a bitch. But no, it's like I also want to play, like, the other 2D Metroid games on stream. So I figured by the time I get around to streaming Dread on this channel, it would probably be good to, like, go through the other 2D games that lead up to it. You know, basically with their most recent updates as possible. Because I'd play Zero Mission before ever touching the NES Metroid. And while I'm sure, like, fans out there would be like, AM2R for life, it's like, I don't really care either way. I'll just, like, between that or, like, Samus Returns on the 3DS, it's like, it's still Metroid 2. I don't think that really changes much about kind of how I feel, is that that's kind of the weirdest one to me of all the 2D games, but I'll still play one of those versions. And then, obviously, Super Metroid and then Fusion as they are, because they're still great games. I think that'll be a good way to kind of lead into me streaming Dread, because by that point, I'll probably also have enough, like, knowledge and experience, like, messing around with Dread during my first time to kind of know some good strategies instead of fumbling around. Yeah, I feel like that's part of, like, why why I should just go with Samus Returns. You know? Okay. Okay, I guess that makes sense, because while I've because I have tried some of the original Metroid 2, and even that was really not as much to my liking. So it's not surprising that it would still be way different compared to what either remake ended up going with. And neither are like each other? Yeah. I figured as much. I'm just generally not one to because I like Metroid enough, but not to the point where I feel like I need to be on the side of people that are behind AM2R, if only because they feel a need to spite Nintendo for how slighted they feel with the way the series had been treated up to that point. Because, yes, Other M is atrocious. We all 100% agree on that. Federation Force was an unnecessary spin-off. But we know Nintendo fans. In general, regardless of what franchise they are a fan of, for most of them, they feel like the easiest to have the biggest spoiled kid energy to them. And I feel that's what I get every time I hear anything regarding the debate between Samus Returns and AM2R. So I'd rather stick with something official and doesn't have that sort of pretension behind it, even if the devs themselves didn't have it. The fans, for me, certainly do. That, and I'm more interested in seeing the full extent of Samus Returns and knowing if, my theory that Mercury Steam was effectively trying to be whipped into shape by Nintendo themselves to actually make a game worth a damn. Because I'd like to believe so. Dread already looks way better than AM2R, so it's whatever tips or guidance that Nintendo's been giving them seems to be working. Okay. Yeah, I do not deny that they have a right to be upset considering the bad games that the series got saddled with. But it's I think it's more just showing that it's when that anger starts to turn into a certain stubbornness, where it feels like they wouldn't really be wanting to give anything a chance, even if there is actual merit to them finally doing something good with it again. Because I'm a huge F-Zero fan. Between that and Metroid, I'd say it is that my appreciation for F-Zero is absolutely more than Metroid. I don't think I would necessarily trust F-Zero fans with the idea of them doing their own fan F-Zero game as a sort of fuck you to Nintendo for not putting out a new one. Especially because most fans of F-Zero, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they are always the people that go, GX is the best one, and probably never touched any other game in the series besides that, but still call themselves fans anyway. You don't know what this series has been capable of. You never played X in the expansion kit. Fuck off. You never even played the real F-Zero AX. You motherfuckers with your action replay disc think you did just because you put it in a special code that someone was able to dig up a decade ago. Fucking posers. What if I say GX is the best one and I played all the series smug face? Well, I'll say, like, agree to disagree. At the very least, I would still put GX, like, in the top 3 of the series for me. You know? AX is directly above that just because I like the specific arcade differences and, like, kind of how that plays into tracks. And then X with the expansion kit is literally, like, sublime. Oh wow, we are close to. Yeah. Nintendo fans suck. Granted, I still specify they suck, but not in a way that is like they suck more than other fans. I still maintain every fandom is equally terrible. It's just a matter of, like, what gets you more when it comes to a fandom's terribleness. Sometimes, for me, that terribleness just comes down to a petty reason of they like a specific game that I think is shit, and I know that I cannot hold a decent conversation with them. Hence why you never see me in any kind of fan community for the Armored Core series. Because you know exactly there would be some amount of motherfuckers out there that would be like, oh, Armored Core 4 answer, that's clearly the best game. Like, I would not be able to handle that. And to a kind of similar, lesser degree, that's also with F-Zero fans that are like, GX is the best, especially if it's kind of talking almost exclusively without realizing the merits of some of the other games. Because X is cool. But at the same time, like, I admittedly had slept on a lot of the Mode 7 F-Zeros for years. But then I played through the GBA games and realized that they kept getting better until they had reached, like, a new gold standard for that with F-Zero Climax. Like, Climax is incredible. And it's not even, like, a 3D F-Zero, which is what I feel like a lot of people that keep clamoring for a new F-Zero, like, always want or remember the game as. They're so good. Like, the music remixes they have are fantastic. They're impressive sprite work. It really is like the peak of a style of racing game that you cannot get anymore because technology has gone so far ahead of it that people don't even see the appeal of doing it, of using that technical restraint, you know? Like, if anyone these days, like, AAA or indie or otherwise, is going to make a racing game, they're just going to do it all in 3D. Yeah, the F-Zero on the SNES is great. Same for the ones that were part of the Satellaview, like the BS F-Zero Grand Prix. I'm still waiting for someone to finally find that ROM for the second BS Grand Prix with all the original tracks. Yeah, that's a pretty good one to go with. Deathman cards, okay. Okay, now we're gonna sell some junk. Let's actually... Oh, wow. 4,000 just for that, for something where the rarity is simply common. You know, let's just do all this. Why not? Get a huge surplus of Utopia coins. Oh, man, we're gonna be loaded. Wow, really? Not those two games. I mean, like, I'm not... Like, admittedly, I'm not crazy about Link to the Past either, although I think it's a very good game, but, like, I love Super Mario World. But yeah, but those two other games, obviously, with them being so late in the SNES lifecycle, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Man, you know, I am so glad that you did come here. Wait! Wait! Hold on! Oh god, I realize I don't, like, have a... God, do I even... I don't want to do anything to like fuck with like the size of like the game feed, because otherwise I would like I would otherwise expand the size of it to zoom in, but that motherfucking poster directly behind Bishop. There's yet another sign of you that you need to play the Silver Case game, specifically the 25th Ward. That is literally a shot from the 25th Ward. And also, there's this poster right here. And more than that, look at this. All these posters are straight up, like, images taken directly from one of the Silver Case games. Suda is doing everything in his fucking power to tell people to play his other games. He even did as much with when there was like a launch trailer for the Switch version of the Silver Case games. There was like a brief bit at the end where like Suda was directly talking and going, hey, like, so this version's coming out soon. We even got like a translated version of like this mini comic that also ties into it. You know, also I want to cross promote that the No More Heroes games are on Switch as well, and you should probably play both of those. You know, you might get something very profound if you play both of them, going from one into the other, you know? That sort of thing. Like...
Ooh, that's deep, man.
They're, like... Like, the motherfuckers out there who thought that they could just simply do something like... Oh, man. Like... just trying to get my words together. But the people that... Because I've noticed with, like, the preview cycle for this game, it is considerably larger than it was for Travis Strikes Again. But, like, the motherfuckers that previewed, played, and reviewed this game, who had only played the first two No More Heroes game, foolishly wrote off Travis Strikes Again, and also did not care much about or don't even know anything about all of his earlier works. I can only hope, but by the time I get to Midori Midorikawa, that this game is running at full force to just ass blast them for not going through the rest of his game chronology. Yeah, it definitely got me excited again. Like I was already still on board with like getting in on it when I saw the final confirmation that, yes, it absolutely was directed by him, for sure. You know? Because I saw that it was being made, but at the time of announcement, I had not yet gotten the message of whether or not he was either going to direct it, or it was going to be like the other games he did where his name is just there for marketing. But once you showed me more and confirmed that, yes, he was director, that sold me on everything I needed to play the game myself. Okay.
The number 6 ranked assassin
Oh, I am
is
so excited for Velvet Chair Girl.
She is the intergalactic musical chairs champion.
I love that they had to describe that as being a concept.
Use your 6
It was a trip. I literally, like, again, that was the last game where I played, like, started it and did not stop until credits. And by the time I got to the credits, I could literally see the sun, like, coming over the horizon from my window. Like, the comparison would almost make it seem like it's a negative, but I say more positively. It's almost like, it was like if I had gone through to the end of, like, of a survival horror game. Like, I got to the end of a Resident Evil, where dawn is breaking after you survive the nightmare. Except it wasn't a nightmare. That's what it felt like. It was so... Oh. I really wish I had the energy to do something like that again. For any other game that I was way into. Because I had contemplated, like, taking a day off from work to play this when it launched. But I hit the realization that it's like... On top of that, I can't really extend my stream time longer than need to. Even if I were to, like... reschedule to start more in the morning and go through the afternoon, I can't physically do that anymore. Rocket launcher was the UE4 stock models. Oh yeah. Oh god, like the first version of Killer Marathon you go to and it's just like the stock assets. The balls on that motherfucker. But I'm excited for Velvet Chair Girl because I did look at the countdown videos Marvelous had put on their Twitter that was demonstrating all of the aliens in the rankings.
Wow.
And I
Place.
already know full well that this is going to get Bob Team epic as hell in a few seconds.
It's a form of culture, you know.
I don't think so.
That's good. I am glad you're excited for how excited I am.
Let's take out this next dickhead. Then we'll talk.
Okay. Yes!
Today's main event, the galactic title match, is about to begin.
AC Boo is just the perfect fit for Suda's weird ass style. Like look at this. This is already making me want to just dig back up my folder of Pop Team Epic episodes and just watch the whole thing again.
You know, I actually kind of like this stuff.
You should watch it. Adrian! Oh god. Oh yes. Oh, thank god they are actually using her background as the music chair galactic champion as part of the fight. Let's fucking go. Yes. Yes. That pose. Oh dear. Okay, got it. Yeah, wait till it gets to the end. All right, okay, I guess it... And all the losers just get vaporized. That's great. Okay. Okay, so I'll try again at the end of the Metrodome. Okay, I guess I was losing... Like, I did not realize that was the case. It's also hard to see the grayed out icons, I realized. Okay. Okay, but they light up when it gets to the other end. Now I get it. Okay, we got this. Okay, oh, that makes sense. Like, the more good at it you do, the faster movement speed you got. Okay. Yeah, just... I love that that's the gimmick. And it makes sense with all the Rocky comparisons that Suda had been making about this game. Yeah, this music's so good. The eclecticness of everything in this is spot on. There we go. Get fucked, losers. This is the best boss fight. Final round. Alright, let's go. Oh. How long is this gonna go for? This is already longer than it's supposed to be. Oh my god. I'm actually starting to mess up some of these inputs. This is kind of bad. I have no idea. Yeah! That really is the end, huh? What? What? That's it! bitch offed herself instead with like a cyanide tablet.
Adrian, Adrian.
What the hell?
She killed herself. The shock of losing was too much for her.
No way.
Wow.
We hadn't even started going at it yet.
For her, the most important battle was lost.
Adrian.
Oh no. Are we gonna have to fight that thing?
It's getting super.
That's how
weird over
they.
here.
That's how they make this
Now,
work.
if you don't stop it quickly, the world is in danger.
Oh god, what's gonna happen?
To think that I'd be saving the world. Isn't that hilarious? Well,
Oh boy.
time to get
Okay, so that's how they fit in an actual boss fight. That said, though, that whole musical chairs bit was a pretty good, like, gimmick. Alright, and... Okay. Okay. This admittedly does seem quite simple overall.
strawberry.
Oop.
Raspberry. Double kill.
Alright. It's at least getting it smaller, I just noticed. Okay.
Strawberry. Right on.
Yeah, this is quite simple. Oh yeah, that's right, I probably should. Wow, it is really getting fucked up looking. Like, it's getting smaller, but is looking significantly less cute. Oh yeah, Mustang mode, let's do this! Wow. Okay, so this actually makes 2 bosses in this game so far that I have not died to. I literally died at least once to every boss right up until the Kimmy fight. Kimmy, I actually got through. Wait, the beam's a one-hit kill? Oh, that's how they balance it. Okay. I really... Man, considering how easy it is to avoid, I really would not have thought otherwise. I thought it would just do a shit ton of damage. Okay. Oma dead. Okay. Died to every early boss? Yeah. It's funny, like, I thought I would not die to Gold Joe because I had already seen his fight in the previews multiple times.
Sad sound.
But the bosses, they ramp up in difficulty right in the final stretch in ways that you're usually not prepared for. Died to every early boss till Kimmy? Yep, okay. You and I pretty much had the same trajectory. Double S. 12,000. Oh, man. But luckily for us, we already got enough money saved from selling so much junk that we are set.
You have been recognized as number 6.
Look at this discount Captain Marvel bullshit right here.
But this is getting kind of fun. If I take down the baddest dude in the galaxy, then I'll be the baddest dude in the galaxy, right?
Rise up, Travis. Higher and higher to the edge of the universe.
I'm going all the way to the edge.
Meow.
Thank you, Gene, for the very sultry meow. Can I just say that I really love Gene's voice actor for this? And that they do not care about trying to explain any further why she sounds so masculine? I think it's the best. It's so good. Her prowess in battle is right up there with Piccolo. Fucking Suda thinks he's so cheeky getting away with saying copyright names while still censoring out the subtitles. I knew it was! They literally put the bleep in right, like, right as he is about to finish the first syllable. It is so obvious. It's like... God damn it, Suda, you motherfucker. We love you. Just gush about your stuff all the time. Yeah, they get way less overt over time, to the point that I literally heard Bishop just name drop the MCU. Just all kinds of other nonsense. Also, I gotta say, like, those scenes with, like, the TV where, like, Bishop and Travis are just nerding out about Takeshi Miike, I feel like those scenes are entirely accurate in representing what it is like for me and Kaboom Dragoon to talk about Suda 51. I feel like that's what it that's what it reminds me of. Because that's definitely the big...
Sweet dreams.
Oh, there's Notorious, who we have not run into yet. But hopefully we will. Okay. That's it for Dead Canon. Now we're getting to the episode with the boss that I am, like, so excited for. Two big fans talking about whatever they're a fan of. And it is just so... It is so honest and true. Everything about it.
Lord Fu, you have a message from Miss Midori Midorikawa.
What?
She says, I'll head straight to the spot.
I see your pets like to go off and act on their own accord, huh?
Yep.
You trying to be funny?
Definitely.
Going back to work. Miss Christelle, I'm leaving him to you.
Damon! Son of a bitch.
Well, alright. Okay, let's see who's voicing who. Kelly Ohanian. Alright. Okay. Oh my god, these. Ugh. Inferno. Or Hell, whichever one. I don't know.
Man, the Underground Society series is so great. Miike's film is just blazing. Kitamura is so badass. Kitamura was totally an assassin. I can totally tell. He can't fool me. He's got the same eyes as you. We're colleagues. He definitely gives off the scent. I hella want to see the new entry in the series. Miike really gets his shit done. One of these days, man, he'll totally bring back Kitamura's Underground series. Oh, Shinjuku is so awesome. Shinjuku is like some kind of paradise. Paradise, huh? God damn, I want to check out Shinjuku sometime.
That was fun. Keep being delightful nerds. You two. Okay, but now gotta head down to the lab. We got plenty of Western. Oh, but first also gotta check in with Jean. Come on. Come here, girl. Ow. Not interested. Alright, power up machine. Got like 8,000 or so. You know, I think... Yeah, let's get another one of these abilities.
Nice.
Special move. So yeah. So yeah, while dashing... Okay, dash, then dodge, then press B for like a second. That's definitely a weird kind of input, but whatever. I think... Yeah, this should be enough for another attack increase. We got this. Just barely. Cool. We'll check in on Shinobu. Master! Master! Speaking of peace, Hokuto's Northern Lights bomb. Please keep getting better, Shinobu. I mean it. Okay. This game is still so good. Wait, spam. Oh, more Netflix recommendation. 51 angry, man. Man, they really are just gonna keep pushing this 51 joke with all these, like, fake Netflix recommendations. Rank battle registration, 40,000. Okay. God, I still cannot believe that, like, I'm still sitting here with 100,000 coins more than what the current entry fee is supposed to be, just because I had the idea of, yeah, I'm just gonna sell off all this junk that I would otherwise use for, like, crafting Death Glove chips. Okay. Checking again on Bad Girl. Oh my Suda! Please! You absolute madman! I think the worst part is that, for whatever reason, like the asterisks that are in place of letters in Char's counterattack is, like, making me misread it as Char's countertick, or, like, I'm not seeing, like, I'm not replacing one of the asterisks with an H mentally. I'm just blocking it out, and all I see is cunt. Also, Travis's attempts of trying to, like, cheer up Bad Girl, still, like, the worst / dumbest he could ever do, I feel. Like, if anything, he should be doing things that, like, he more closely associates with Bad Girl, which would be going to a baseball stadium, bringing a bunch of beers, a bat, tying up a bunch of random strangers in S&M gear, and then just whacking the fuck out of them. Like, what were the Shinobu references this time? I think it was still, like, another wrestling one. I forget exactly the name, but it is still, it is, like you said, it is all wrestling theme. I think it was like a, wait, I think I remember the name. I think it was something like Hokuto's Northern Light Power Bomb or something. I think that's what it was trying to be. But yeah, seriously, Travis, you could be doing a whole lot better trying to cheer up Bad Girl. Kind of like getting her through this period of grief. Northern Lights Bomb is indeed a dope move. That does sound like it. Alright, here we are in Neo Brazil. Hopefully, Bolsonaro free. You fucking saw that shit, right? I did not realize this thing was a solid object. I love how Suda's also into baseball, but goes, should I reference baseball? Nah, too normal. I imagine he probably would have if he didn't also write it as part of the plot that Badman gets fucking iced. Okay.
I'm gonna go full on.
Oh, come on.
Spin deck throw. Strawberry. Right on. Death kick. Raspberry. Double kill.
Yeah, you enjoy that cutscene.
Cranberry. Super kill. Death belt shower.
Yeah, got it.
Taking you down.
Okay. I really do love the benefit this game gives you, where, like, if you manage to successfully land one of those special wrestling moves, you just recharge your battery instantly. Ooh, oh dear, oh dear.
Screw crusher death kick. Anti-gravity death force. Right on.
Oh no, come on, get off me. Oh shit.
Death melt shower.
Yeah, it's like, it's really well, like, thought out in its, like, in its general simplicity. That's really what I like about it. And it's like, this game has a lot of, like, still that PS2 jank in a lot of places, but surprisingly, the combat really isn't one of those where that happens. Not surprising considering that they kind of put an emphasis on actually trying to have these combat sections play out at 60 FPS. Helps a lot. I don't even care, like, if it's dynamically having to shift resolutions in order to do it. Like, I still play Doom Eternal at 720p on my laptop because that's the best I can hope for, especially for getting all the frames I need.
Spin death throw. Sweet.
They really do. Oh, but that definitely took a bit of a while. At least with these designated missions, I don't need to worry about my rankings too much at this point because all I need to do is just beat 3 at the minimum. And then I will, and then I'll still have plenty left over because I sold off a bunch of junk to get over 140 grand. Oh wait, what's over here? Oh, that's just a defense mission. Kill screen is so good. I still keep thinking I'm able to, like, knock over these light posts, but I realize, oh yeah, this isn't the first game. Weird thing that happens is some designated battles don't give you gems. Like, gems as in the icons that go in the top? Or are you referring to, like, you just don't get any, like, World's End Supernova? Oh, the icons, yeah. Well, the thing is more like, it's looking for you to, like, do X amount of 2 different types, you know? I guess that's the idea. And they at least highlight, you know, what type of battle and the icon is that you're gonna get based on, like, the actual crystal on the, like, in the game world when you approach it.
Raspberry. Double kill. Blueberry. Triple kill.
Yeah, didn't realize at first when you beat one, was like, huh? Yeah. I take it that's also, like, what initially confused you when you were trying to meet the requirements for, what was it, rank 7? The part when you accidentally, like, DM me on Discord without realizing that, like, I still had not gotten to the part you did. But I figured, like, once I got to that part in my stream, I realized, oh, he probably didn't look at the one corner of the map where there was, like, a match left over. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because, like, I feel like so many people the first time are just not going to be looking at that specific, like, tip at the edge of Perfect World. Because I completely forgot about it myself until I looked at the map to make sure. Yeah, that tip's real deceiving. Still dig the aesthetic that they got for, like, Perfect World. You know? It still looks like, even though it's a completely different landmass, it feels like a part of Santa Destroy that could have existed. Like, a lot of the buildings and even some of, like, the street layouts looked a lot like some parts of Santa Destroy in the first game. Even Thunderdome and Call of Battle, yeah. The aesthetic is top-notch. Like, visually, yes, it obviously does not capture, like, some of the specific aesthetic traits of the first game, but, like... Oh, new story sequence. Sprout. What do we got? Alright, what's your reason, Damon? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just that's pretty much like the baseline I can say for literally all the music in this game and all the different scenes or like genre shifts or whatever it throws at you. Okay. Alright, we'll try and find one more icon. Yeah, the title cards are good. Just the way that it zooms out, rotates, and then zooms back in is like that is very old school, like quick TV show transition. Yeah, I could totally see how it would. It's got a very grimy 70s, 80s, and 80s feel to it. But I also very much appreciate, like, the old school, like, anime credits for the ending of each episode. That one's great. Yeah, like, 70s pulp opening, 80s anime credit endings. It's fantastic. Like, I remember when I saw that, like, in a preview where someone was, like, playing through all of Gold Joe, like, This was like, I think, like from a Japanese channel that got showed off like 2 weeks before, before the game was out, and like I saw that credits sequence, and I was like, man, I hope this isn't just for Gold Joe. This had better be for every boss, and it was. Mm-hmm. That went as well as you could have ever hoped. Okay. So I think also, after getting multiple double S ranks at this point, I'm pretty sure that is actually the maximum rank you can get on fights. I was actually theorizing, oh man, hope Suda isn't too crazy and decides, yeah, there's a triple S rank. But no, it's just, it's the same letter grading that he had in Travis Strikes Again. That makes sense. Okay. Let's see what to do. Ah, there's an ATM. DMC got a grapple on me. Yeah, it's got a firm grip on all of us. So yeah, clearly I'm not going to be going out of my way to do all the designated missions here because I've got the money. I really want to see Midorikawa. Oh. What? The fuck is this?
Fucking punk!
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're probably pissed. Ooh. Oh, wait, that was Kamui new type.
Making me look like an idiot, huh?
Like, that dude, he was just trying to eye laser. That was literally Kamui. Holy shit. Yes. Oh, man. Wow, so Midorikawa and Kamui are a thing in this. I guess that explains why, like, their clothing and style feels very similar. Wow. Yeah, those texts were really good. Oh, man. Let's quickly check again at the power-up just to make sure. I don't know if, like, 3100 is going to get me anything. We'll see, though. Well, that's 4,000. You know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
Increasing our battery power is still pretty good.
That could work.
Oh. All right. Let's see. Let's see what kind of shit that this game's gonna pull once we go to fight Midorikawa. Which I also get the sense, based on, like, choice preview footage I had seen, I am pretty positive I'm gonna be going to the fucking moon on this one. Oh, it's one of your favorites. Oh, even more reason for me to be excited. This gotta be a good one. Okay.
The number 5 ranked assassin is Midori Midorikawa. Occupation? Dark World Princess. Even the UAA International Intergalactic Intel Network does not know exactly who she is. Get all your yayas out, Travis. Welcome to the Garden of Insanity.
Clearly I know who she is, though. Because because I actually read through the entirety of Red, Blue, and Green. God, like, I already know what's gonna happen because I saw the countdown video, but she literally, like, her opening monologue is her repeating the same introduction she gives herself in that same short story that Suda wrote, that introduced the character of Midorikawa. Hold on. Am I? Oh, yeah, I could. Nah. I think 4 health refill sushis will be enough. Eat, man. The buffs are good. I know, but I generally try and apply the buffs to like as part of takeout, like during battle. Unless the idea was that like actually eating there is supposed to have a different
Japanese
effect.
school, huh? I've seen places like this in Miike's movies about delinquents and stuff.
This
Oh yeah.
place is kinda scary.
Guess we're going to.
Like one missed call scary.
Okay. Oh well.
Something feels off here.
Yeah, super off.
But anyway, here we are in Midorikawa's old school.
My name is Midori Midorikawa. I'm a cleaner. My little sister's name is Do-Re-Mi Midorikawa. It's spelled like notes and pronounced Do-Re-Mi. It's one of those weird names people give their kids these days. My house is near Midoriyama Studio. During my rebellious period, I wore lots of Kimidori green. I was disappointed in myself for not wearing my favorite color, red. I've been cursed by green, which is Midori in Japanese. There are so many things I hate about it, and I almost totally blamed my parents, but I just couldn't hold them accountable because I love Mommy and Daddy. There was someone else I loved even more.
Again.
He led me down this path to becoming a cleaner.
Fucking word for word.
Path, you ask? Where do I even start?
Do-Re-Mi is better than Khaleesi, to be honest. Yeah.
But for starters, I'm gonna kill you. So I'd appreciate your cooperation.
She disappeared. Where is she?
Oh dear.
Over here! I'll keep this fire lit for you, okay? It's kind of like a sign or a marker.
Alright.
That's easy enough, right? Okay, are we all ready to go? Start the game.
And... oh yeah, we're gonna be in first person for this. Oh, Jesus. So, I need to ask just for my sake. This isn't gonna try and, like, pull any sort of, like bullshit cheap scares on me or anything just because of the horror aesthetic, right? Like, I presume, like, it's not gonna go... I would like to think it's not gonna go that deep, considering, like, that this is, like, a one-off gimmick thing. Not really? Okay. That's a relief, because, again, I'm more fine with stuff that is there for the purpose of mood. I feel like in the hands of any other developer, they'd probably cheap out for something that's just, like, a regular, okay. Okay. Oh, so is this just gonna turn into... yeah, it is. Okay. I see how it goes. That's fine. Yeah, that's... okay. You know? Now I see why you say this is your actual favorite rank. This actually kind of resembles a No More Heroes 1 level. That's actually... wow, okay. Wow. The character that is this game's through line to the Silver Case series. Like, no wonder she's getting all the best shit right here. Oh, man. That is fantastic. Oh, boy. It's a whole lot of blood. Blood that represents all of those girls that Midori killed at her school because she was bullied a lot by them and had enough of their shit. Okay. But yeah, this is like real strong mood that it has right here. Kind of. Oh wait. Wait, they give you an out to go back to the motel if you want? What? Why would I do that? Oh, I mean, there's a toilet. Oh, wow, this is impressive. Didn't do it because you were worried that it would fuck you over? Yeah. Like, what Travis says at the beginning of the game is true. Always stop by a toilet if you find one, especially during boss fights. You need to be sure that all your thoughts are in order. Okay.
Strawberry. It's over. Raspberry. Never stood a chance.
God, this is so cool. Not only is this all the more reason for people to play the Silver Case games, but also just this vibe. Even though I've not played those games because I don't think they all have like a good enough translation out there yet, but I really do think that this is a call from Suda to get people to play like Moonlight Syndrome and Twilight Syndrome. You know, games that he worked on before going to Grasshopper. Oh wait, I just looped around. Holy shit. Huh. Okay, yeah, so there's absolutely nothing in there. I guess I just gotta keep... Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. I wasn't sure that was the case just because that room with the single vase didn't have... It didn't trigger anything of note. But I guess all the others are still important. Okay. Man, this is good. Really am excited still to see like what other sort of like pre-boss gimmicks that the remaining fights will try and throw at me. I forget, did I already go in here or something? Or maybe not. Oh, okay, that's concerning. Okay, maybe in here. Yep, okay. More fights. Also, oh god, I just realized this late in is kind of hard to see. I realized it was kind of hard to see because of like the particle effects and everything, but I did not realize that there are actual like hit numbers that come off of enemies telling you how much damage each hit is doing. I did not realize that was actually a thing. Holy shit. Okay. So that's how it makes you loop back around. So. Ah. Damn it. Oh. Oh, okay, so I just gotta go... Alright, I guess... Hopefully that's the case. Wait, I think so, yeah, I'm seeing a bit of green lights over there now. Oh yeah, it absolutely is, the doors. Oh god, I never actually noticed. Like, 3 candles right here. I guess, like, they all light up when you finish a combat room. Okay. I didn't even notice that the first time. Alright, girl, let's fight.
You're tough, Travis.
So I guess you've heard about me, huh?
My boyfriend knows a lot about you. He is always talking about you. That you're free-spirited and stupid and intelligent and dumb. But you're also a nice guy with a serious side, too.
Yeah.
I feel like he's probably right. There's a certain
And
type of
yeah,
guy that
she's
reminds me of
absolutely
his old
describing
boyfriend.
Kamui.
Something happened.
We got
and
real
that
friendly
was-
with him back in
The
TSA.
reason for that was actually pretty funny. Want to hear about it?
No. I'm not really in the mood.
Oh. It's about time we finish settling this. All right then, let's go up to the roof. Jump with me, okay?
Yeah, that seems quickest.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that transition was so good.
This is that rock quarry in Ibaragi that they used to film those tokusatsu shows, isn't it? Awesome.
That's a deep pull that I absolutely appreciate, Travis. Motherfucker! No! 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 You cannot just drop what was like the most recent Kamen Rider from like a year or two ago. Motherfucker, you cannot!
Wakey wakey. It's morning.
Oh my. God damn it, Suda.
I want some tea. Sleepy.
Ugh.
Still so
Also, now that I'm thinking about it, because of like the color of like those weird like hand puppet things,
Let's kill
I
them
feel like that
together.
might, because one is sort of reddish and the other bluish, this might be like their way of getting a reference to the red and blue like time cops from that one bit in Travis Strikes Back, as well as the 25th Ward, because that's where they come from.
It's all over, Travis.
Whatever. I'll kill all your asses.
Oh,
I gotta
man.
change up forms too. Otherwise, it would be rude.
Yes! Yes! Sentai pose! Let's go! Oh, man. We finally get to use, like, the sword version of full armor Travis. Oh, that
my God,
form looks
that's
so good!
lame.
Fuck you, Midori. That is awesome!
Break that? Anyone who disturbs my sleep or is mean to mommy gets beaten down to the depths of hell.
Sweet. Bring it, punk-ass puppets.
Oh,
Zuchina!
let's do this! Full green mode. R for tiger attack, L for multi-missile. Ground combat assault type, full armor. Oh my god, I am into this! Ah. Ooh! Releasing the tiger. Oh. This is awesome. I can only imagine that, like, after beating this fight, this version of full armor Travis has to be something you can get in the slash reel. That has to be it. This is too cool not to save for a single boss fight. They already proved that with the mech sequence from Mr. Black Hole's fight. Oh, this is so dope. Oh, even the slash icon is like a different style because we're in the full armor mode. That is sweet.
heard you were tough. Is it true? Come on!
Oh, that was sick. Oh, here's the first arm and the other. Lose, not dead. Lose. She still has work to do for Kurumizawa, clearly. He even makes the same pose, like facing away from her as she falls. The only thing that was missing was an explosion.
Hey, Travis! You can kill me, but please, let my little guys go. They're good kids.
Are they twins?
Probably.
Probably.
Okay, I'll let you have this one.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'll make sure you don't feel a thing.
Oh!
Who the hell are you?
Yo!
Trav! It's me!
Kamui, is that
Yo!
Not this one!
It's our boy!
Stay out of this.
That's my girlfriend!
Seriously? This is your girlfriend?
We've got no beef with you. We just sort of took Fu up on his offer and thought of it kind of like going to a nice barbecue, you know? Like that thing that's really trendy these days. Dompering, or whatever. That was basically what we envisioned.
I can see now. I can see why you've been doing that.
I'd never actually met Fu. During the breakout, I made eye contact with him for like a second, and I could feel the dark world in those eyes. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm a Dark World princess.
That's right! Midori is an actual princess! Isn't that awesome?
Okay, so I kind of got no idea what's going on right now.
That line
Whatever.
solidifies every, like,
Let my katana slip
person
right
going
now.
into this game with only knowledge of No More Heroes 1 and 2.
Come on over and hang out sometime. That's good enough for me.
Trav, you really are a good guy. A bit too good of a guy, really.
Wait, hold on. Why is there a second Kamui standing there?
So then, what do you all think about this?
Wait, what the fuck?
This boss fight. It had become quite the confusing mess, but somewhere inside that confusing mess hid the truth. What is real?
The truth that is you should play the silver case?
Indeed, questions for the ages. There
This
only
is the
one
what is this
thing
stage theater
that's real.
play bullshit right
I
now?
am here in front of your very eyes. After crossing the river of life and death, find the place where the point and the line of everyday life intersect. I'll be waiting for you anytime. Kill the life.
Kill the life. Destroy the life. Erase the life.
Once it's all gone, it's all over.
Kill the
No,
past.
it's not actually over yet. The true end is killing the past.
Yeah!
I'll see you again in the past. Kamui Uehara will be waiting for you.
Play the silver case. This is not directed just to you, Raph. I obviously know you need to do it eventually. This is for every motherfucker that has even so much as had an interest in No More Heroes up to this point. This is Suda telling you as directly as he can without turning into a commercial. Play the fucking game. Oh. And I very much appreciate you being here for this. Oh. This is so good.
What a peculiar guy. Kamui Uehara. Congratulations, Travis. You have been recognized as number 5 in the galactic rankings.
I feel like I have just witnessed what the peak of human society is like. That entire sequence. I think the only thing that could have possibly topped it was an actual intervention from Kurumizawa. Okay, Joker. But yeah, it's like if Kurumizawa showed up, like, because I was initially theorizing, you know, maybe he'll be here because he's also in the story that introduces Midorikawa, and he's like a critical figure in the 25th Ward, primarily because he is literally a figure that exists out of space and time. So I was thinking that would probably have like played into some things with like, because I did not think for a second, even going into this game, that you would actually kill Midorikawa. Like, I would not have been surprised if that actually did happen, but I feel like considering all of the Silver Case connections that were condensed in this rank, I very much had the feeling that Suda didn't want to go that route of just killing them. Because I don't think he wants to kill the past of something that he specifically wants other people to first experience. Like, cannot stress enough. Like the stories in the Silver Case are so good. It's like that is the game I point to as an example of what what Killer 7 could have been had it not gone like the rewrites and trimming down of the story that it ultimately did. You know? Because Killer 7 gets real screwy with like what it's presenting, and that's fine. That's part of the experience. But Silver Case is like, what if they had that, but there was all the details you needed with at least 2 playthroughs that you can eventually completely comprehend and understand what the substance of the story is. That's what it's like.
Mr. Sonic Juice has arrived.
I see. All right, I'll see him.
Okay.
Damon, you come with me.
Me? Why?
Just fucking come.
Wow. Those two really are not on good terms anymore.
Battle is about deciding the winners and the losers. It's about the rules.
I get that. I guess humans are pretty tough after all.
Yeah,
He is. Like, his energy when he comes back 20 years later is like, it's the equivalent of the one kid you knew growing up. That was kind of similar to you know, like nice and sweet, but took a wrong turn in life and just like went the way of being a jock.
Taken down by this guy.
What's he thinking?
I just want you to kill him.
I get what you mean.
Oh, here's the rest of them. Yeah, he's an alien frat boy who somehow, like, some of his old niceness actually shows through when it comes to him just talking with all of his alien buddies.
Big Four survive.
I'll wait patiently. Could this human even make it all the way to me?
I'm not worried. Sniping Lee here will put this Earthling down.
That's what everyone says before they get killed. You're probably gonna die too.
Prince Fu, can I kill this guy? Take him out with a headshot.
Wait. Damon. Those are some pretty big words there, huh?
It's the truth, Fu. I just want that guy killed. I want to see him torn to shreds.
Damon, this game of conquest isn't for you. It's for me! Keep your opinions to yourself.
Fine. I'll kill him my own way.
Don't you fucking get in mine.
Hurry up and take this guy out so I don't get in your way, Big Four.
Prince Fu, can I kill this guy, please? I really hate this.
Man, Damon is really trying now to just
I'm gonna take a nap.
take back whatever control he completely lost with Fu just showing up and calling the shots here. Like, between the lingering grudge he has against Travis for beating the shit out of him in TSA, combined with Fu turning out to be a massive asshole who's usurped control practically away from him at his own company. Like, yeah, no wonder he's even more pissed and wanting to get his own vengeance. God, these cutscenes, every time they show up with, like, Fu, Damon, literally any of, like, the antagonists, they're so good, especially when it comes to just avoiding the problem that No More Heroes 2 had, in which there was next to no build-up or, like, real good introduction for any of them. Oh man, Kamui's here!
Hella famous. Also, who the hell are you? This is my buddy, Kamui. Nice to meet you. I'm Bishop.
Yeah, he is, like, yeah. You play TSA, you know he's a shit because he took pleasure in physically beating up Dr. Juvenile. He took pleasure in beating up a woman.
I'm the main character of a different game, so I'm fine with the first encounter thing.
You're so humble, Kamui.
Oh, Kamui is just so glad to be part of a mainline No More Heroes game. That's awesome.
Man, Kakihara is so cool.
This is great. I'm glad that he's just showing up more outside of that ranked fight.
He's totally losing his shit.
Actually, I don't really care for Japanese movies.
What?
Even though you're Japanese?
Yeah, but still, I just don't like them much. I guess I kind of like the serialized dramas a bit more.
Yeah, I'm glad Juvenile is in this game. I do kind of wish that there was a way to kind of get a bit more story info as far as, like, you know, like, how they ended up here, because with how TSA ended, it made you think that you had, like, completely killed her, like, or at least, like, you killed her original body. But I'd like to know, like, what was, like, the through line leading to her AI being, like, salvaged by Travis and now running the lab.
I only have season 10, episode 16. But let's watch it together.
Yeah, that's true. I'm still curious about that. There's a lot of things about the in-between 2 years, like, from the end of TSA to this game. Yeah, Suda is very clearly obfuscating a lot of weird things that he knows full well, and at this point, I do know full well that in the grand scheme of this game's story is not as important as the immediate goal. I get that. And some things, again, I don't want explained. Like, I don't want an explanation for why Jean sounds so masculine now. But I would still be interested in knowing, like, what series of events led to Travis not only returning to the motel, but also that Shinobu, Badman, and Badgirl all decided to just tag along anyway, even though I'm pretty sure he just wanted to be left alone in this place. That's the only way I can picture it. It could be. I don't know. The weird thing is, like, the funny thing about this arcade machine when it was here is that I remember, like, I think it was, like, in the E3 Treehouse from this year, the preview they did where they were using a year-old build. This was the Hotline Miami arcade machine asset that they carried over from TSA. So it's like, I don't know, so I think the idea was always to have some kind of arcade machine in here for the aesthetic. The fact that it's in front of the tree that is Dr. Naomi seems like a complete coincidence, if anything. Especially because I would not be surprised if maybe early on Suda was still wanting to, like, get another reference to Hotline Miami in here. Tag team version of the infamously STO move. Wow. Okay. We'll check in on Batgirl. I think with the time we have left, especially with the money I have in the bank, it shouldn't take long for us to also get to the Sniping Lee fight. I'm very curious to see how that is. I'm gonna assume that is also like a proper boss fight, or at least a boss fight that has a gimmick because of, you know, him being a sniper. And I did see the countdown video that featured him, and it looked like there was a scene where it is gonna end up with you as Travis going to a place on Earth to fight him in a big open field. Really curious to see how Suda tries to create or subvert the idea of a sniper battle in a No More Heroes game. Oh, a beer? Oh, don't worry. Just let me get you that. Just any of them from the fridge. They're still good. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Get that rage back. Get your murder boner on, bad girl. We need you. Oh, wow. Even she was completely aware this entire time during his grief that he was just using her as a place to vent all of his, like, Tomino geeking. Oh, my God. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad Batgirl is starting to feel better. Perth, Canada? Oh, man. Of course, Suda would reference Buffalo 66. Yeah, that's good. It's like, it is quite possibly the simplest dumb gag he could ever have come up with. But I think the fact that it's contextualized as spam email that Travis is trying to ignore, I think makes it better. Okay, we gotta head to call a battle now. I guess we gotta do the designated fights over there. Man. Soon, we're getting close to the end. Shinobu will hopefully be better and have proper robot arms, and Batgirl will be back to her usual murderous self. Yeah, it is dad joke tier. That is exactly what it is. You've nailed it. Oh, man. God, now that I'm thinking about it, because I know about the way to, like, sell junk to make a whole lot of money quickly and reduce the need to grind, and now that we're at rank 4 and I'm gonna finish it tonight, there's actually a chance I'll probably be able to finish this game by end of Sunday. That would actually be pretty good. I could then start putting time into, like, the rest of the week to streaming other games I have on my mind. Because I know the next thing... Right now, the thing I absolutely know I want to stream next after I finish No More Heroes 3 is another light gun game. Because I've already done Time Crisis 3 and Virtua Cop Rebirth. I would do Time Crisis 2, but I decided kind of because it was suggested by Kaboom, I'm going to do like a double feature of Ninja Assault and Vampire Knight. The two other Namco PS2 light gun games that have nothing to do with Time Crisis and have very weird aesthetics. So that should be a fun time. Yeah, I mean, I still got this working CRT and a GunCon too. I figure because I know that these type of TVs won't last forever, I might as well do what I can to get the good and interesting light gun games out of the way and have them recorded in some way so that if that TV ever does suddenly have a catastrophic, unprecedented like failure, I won't feel too bad about losing it. I'll be bummed. It'll mean I'll have to fast track towards getting an upscaler or something and a new capture card. But I don't know. Like, I still want to get the most I can out of these light gun games while I have the means to play them legitimately and to present them that way on stream. Because, as I have constantly made mention of, there is, like, no VTuber out there that is doing the shit that I'm doing. Like, most people that would want to try a light gun game, VTuber or otherwise, would probably settle for just doing, like, PC emulation with a mouse. Which is decent enough, you know? A mouse is definitely better than trying to aim with an analog stick. But it's unique. Just, like, showing people that, no, this is how it was done. Yeah, like, CRTs, like, you really need them, and the way that they're designed just to do those kind of games. I mean, hell, like, on top of those two light gun games I mentioned, I'm also planning to do Dead Aim in October, just because, you know, October's Halloween, and rather than doing another Resident Evil game that everyone expects, why not do the very weird light gun spin-off that is, like, technically the best out of the Survivor series, but is still super jank. Yeah. Light gun games, they got fucked over hard, but I'm at least still grateful. Yet another reason for why I appreciate the Wii still as much as I did. IR sensors and a pointer system are like the best closest substitute you could ever get for that sort of thing. Only light gun are easier to play with the Wii ones. Oh god, the Chronicles games, yeah. Yeah, like those are ones I definitely would not touch. They're made in a way that really does feel like it's made by people that never actually made a light gun game before, or never paid much attention to how arcade light gun games were actually made. You know? I do appreciate the moment in the first Umbrella Chronicles where you can get a scene of Billy fucking Cohen drop kicking a monkey. I'm sorry, I meant Eliminators, but really, they're just the monkeys from Congo. That scene is awesome. It is like the best acknowledgement they ever could have given to Resident Evil 0 in that fucking game. Everything else, like, it's the epitome of middling. Those games. Really, really insane that that's what they decided to saddle the Wii with. Even though they put out a port of RE4 where it's like, yeah, the motion controls broke that game, but you could clearly have designed, you could have made a game from the ground up that was designed around that method. You could have made it work.
Here we go.
Ow.
Spin strawberry. Anti-gravity death force.
Ah, come on. There we go. Oh, come on, just let me grab him. Ow, you bastard, you made me miss. Alright, just use more of this sushi while I'm at it. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know about that, but I felt like, I don't know. Ah. I felt like I tried to do that before in the early game, but I felt like I was getting the timing wrong or something. So I just found it more practical to kind of build up with the beam katana combo first. It has to be back throws? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because I guess some of like the dark steps that I was getting was circling me around to the front, so it just wasn't working. Okay. Yeah, alright, we're in it. I know I made my complaints that I wish that like the wrestling motion input was something different than what it currently is, but I do still appreciate that they find ways to like not have it be the exact same animation, you know, like be it a suplex, a back throw, or what have you, based on whatever the enemy or context is. I'm glad they at least got that level of detail in here. Yep. Okay, finally got him down. Man, he's a tanky son of a bitch. Whew. Yeah, it's another C rank. Who cares? Whew. Still, that was fun. And that's what counts at the end of the day, you know? When everything about, like, the combat encounters is running this smoothly and looks and animates so nicely. Like, and there's nothing, like, super, like, noticeably wrong or janky in how, like, executing those actions feel. Like, you kind of don't need more. We may be huge into DMC and Ninja Gaiden and all those character action games, but sometimes you can make a case for not every action game literally needs to be on that level. Sometimes simple is best. It all just depends on what you're going for with the experience. Oh yeah, I mean, like, I think for me, like, it's less about whether I like a simplistic action game, but it's more like, do I like this simple action game that still manages to have something interesting to it, you know? Like, say, Blood Will Tell on PS2. I'd say, like, in terms of mechanical depth, that qualifies as simple, but it's a very interesting concept. Because it's like, if you've played Blood Will Tell, or at least are familiar with the manga it's based on, Dororo, like the idea that you are killing specific demons to get back parts of your body, and that it actually plays into the like you gaining more of your abilities. Like, that game starts out in the way that's super cool, where because like one of your body parts that's gone is your eyes, you see the world in black and white, and things are very fuzzy and muted. But when you get your eyes back, not only is it just in color, but it's like very vibrant color. Like, that part's really cool. And like, you have like a sword arm in place of your real arm, but when you get your real arm back, you still hold on to the sword that was in your old arm and use it as like a weapon you can switch back to. Like, that game's cool. I'm still bummed that like that just happened to be one of those PS2 games that got unreasonably expensive over time, because I'd come close multiple times to getting like a physical copy, but I just never jumped on it, and I kind of regret it. Yeah, I think that's like fair to say for sure. I mean, there's a lot of things we discussed that are like way more nuanced and lengthy that can really reasonably be fit into like a Twitch chat log. Hence why maybe one of these days, if scheduling in a reasonable convenient schedule permits, I would absolutely be down for you to be like on the on like a Discord call whenever I do one of these things, kind of like I do with Kaboom Dragoon. Because I'm pretty sure that there are some games we would be all down for, like me streaming and having like in-depth talks about like what we dig out of them, you know? I could do like a 3D Mario stream and we could get to Sunshine and it'll just be the two of us going like you know, like this game's great. Fuck the haters. Oh. Man. Like, the light jump attack in this game is so good, and I think I realized what the turning point was that made me realize why I should be using it as much as I do. And it's the same thing that I realized I used it a lot for back in TSA. It is an extremely good gap closer. You never use the jump. It's like, I have learned to use it precisely because of that light jump attack, because, like, yeah, it doesn't let you do an air combo. It's basically the closest you get to, like, a dive kick, even though it's not an actual dive kick. But it's like a downward forward move that goes super fast and lets you, like, close the gap in a much more clean way getting to the enemy. Using it in TSA because of the camera, I just forgot here. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we got our 3 designated matches. We'll try and make our way over to, like, the ATM, wherever that is. I don't even know if I actually, like, unlocked it for real here. I guess I'll... Okay, but I know that's, like, a defense mission, so I guess I should just check out over there. Yeah. Also, nice little detail that, admittedly, I've not used it a lot to really, like, highlight all the time, but I still dig the shutter. Yeah, because it always puts you near the motel. Yeah, but I feel like I should still, like, check out some of these question marks while I'm at it. I mean, I could even stock up at Bugjiro for, like, the takeout. But when we do the boss next, I will make sure to do what you say and just eat the sushi, like, actually eat it there rather than just doing the takeout. But for now, I want to top back off on this. That's the thing. Okay.
Ooh, that's steep, man.
You don't pay for most t-shirts? Really? I mean, like I know you get ones for, like, when you beat bosses. Oh, it's if you cleared a challenge. Okay.
Say if you eat this before a showdown, it'll help you to win.
How nice, Prince Fu. You do this for me? So happy.
Go on, eat up.
So delicious. So delicious.
Seriously, look at Fu here being something resembling, like, a genuinely friendly guy with people he cares about. Shows how much he really cared about Damon at all to begin with.
Delicious. Yeah, so delicious. So yummy.
Super yummy.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
That was good.
I have so much energy. Now, I'll go win!
Go, Lee.
Man. Okay. That's definitely what I was absolutely getting at. Like, and not that he's just like Travis. I feel like he's very much representing more like an alternate version of, like, No More Heroes 1 era Travis. Like, the really, like, when feels more like he's young and in his prime and thinks he's the hottest shit, that he can just kind of get away scot-free with being, like such a dick to everyone, you know? Like Travis had that similar energy in the first game, and while he's still a bloodthirsty asshole, he's like, he has still elements of maturity to him. That's the thing, like, that is like, it was obviously most evident when we got to TSA, and it's still continuing here. Obviously with the amount of time that was in between that game and No More Heroes 2.
Come on, what's the matter? So sleepy.
Oh.
What's up, huh?
Oh, come on.
Into the circle now.
This is boring. Oh, well.
Come on, what's the matter? Ha!
Ooh.
So sleepy.
Yeah, like, he's more open and caring. Like every time Sylvia shows up, he's trying to genuinely ask for, like, about, like, very important things. Like, he, like, not only about, like, Sylvia, but also caring about his kids. Even though he's not really able to see them, he cares about Shinobu in a way that is, like, genuine and not in the, like, creepy master-student relationship that he made sure to avoid in the second game. I mean, he even tries to be nice and, like, consoling to Bad Girl. To Bad Girl. A chick that he had no qualms with killing by the end of the first game. You know? Even he realizes that, oh yeah, like, she's feeling actual genuine sadness at, like, her dad getting fucking killed by this asshole. Yeah, that's the part. Like, it just calls her Charlotte. He's, like, no longer, like, trying to, like, call her by, like, the title she went by in the first game. Still surprises me overall. And it's like, and of course you still see the moments with this where it's like Sylvia is like every time he tries to, like, get a genuine conversation started with her, she's still, like, talking to him down to him like he's still the same Travis from the first two games. Like, oh, you're just the dickhead otaku that loves killing. What would you know? Just fight to the top. But it's like, no, come on, no. I just want to. I actually care about this now. I am an adult. And I really do am anxious to see what sort of final emotional payoff that this character is going to be getting by the end of this game. Because between, like, what Suda has been talking about, especially with that last, wait, was this even the right place to go? I assume it would. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. I was almost second-guessing myself where the ranking battle was. It was here. But yeah, with, like, how Suda had been talking about with this game, that it's, like, highlighting the certain finality of it, and that this might be Travis's last game, is like, I'm really interested to see where that actually is ending up. Oh, collect 5 types of figurines. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I can already tell there's definitely a lot more, like, specific stuff I'm gonna have to get in order to, like, unlock some of these t-shirts. Oh well. That's fine. I fully admit I'm not nearly as interested in, like, trying to, like, show off, like, all the side content that I have no idea if it will have, like, a full conclusive ending or not. Ow. Because, like, I really do. I care most about getting through this this first playthrough for the sake of the plot. That's, like, the whole idea, you know? Like, my second, like, New Game Plus playthrough, I can focus more on, like, doing all of the missions as they come up, trying to get double S ranks, trying to get all the collectibles, do all the side quests and objectives. That's fine, but I just know that, like, all the crazy story content is the stuff that will get the most genuine reactions out of me and is the core reason why I wanted to stream this game. Wait, no, this wasn't the rank battle. What the hell? Oh, whatever. Let's kill some more alligators. Yeah, I realized. Oh, well. Rest in peace, Casey's fellow gators. Oh, well, he's probably not even watching this anyway. It really does. Especially when this beach, like, outside of the N64 style draw distance, is very much like the beach in the first game, you know? Like, again, there's a lot of visual, like, elements to these different areas that are technically not Santa Destroy, but they still have aspects of old Santa Destroy in them. Oh, well, but we'll at least finish this, and then I'll head to the actual rank fight. Think it might be just destroyed. Maybe, I don't know. I thought so too. Like, I thought whatever, like, the big, like, beam attacks that Fu's aliens were doing were, like, I initially thought that was the case, where it was just fragmenting the entire city, excuse me, into the star shape you see. But, like, but I looked again afterwards, like, the crater that Mr. Black Hole causes in Santa Destroy, that's only in that small town itself. I think that is supposed to be as much of the original Santa Destroy as possible. It's just Utopia has done some crazy absurd levels of, like urban redevelopment. There we go. All right.
You see that?
Was a connected star in TSA's map? Oh, I'd have to take another look at that again. Okay. Okay, but let's... Yes. Wow, like that's how close by these were. Like, there's that, and then here's the actual rank fight right next to these, like, U-boats. Alright, let's take on Lee. Oh, yeah.
Sniping Lee, the intergalactic long-shot record-holding sniper. Occupation? Expert sniper. He never lets his target get away alive. Using the anaconda kill technique, he binds his prey and takes them out with a single shot. The red pointer will not go away. Can you escape from his laser crosshairs? Run like crazy, Travis.
Man, they really are just trying to lead you into being like, yo, this is actually just going to be a sniper fight in a game that's all about melee combat. This is gonna be nuts. Oh, man.
Travis.
Yeah, we're being targeted. It's the next ranked assassin.
You hear me, Travis? You got 1 minute left to live. That red mark don't lie. I'm a space sniper. No getting away now. Okay. Now you've got 30 seconds left to live. I'm counting.
Something feels wrong.
What do you mean?
This feeling. I've had it before.
Now I get excited.
Oh, man.
Headshots all day, every day.
What the hell? What's going on?
When the countdown ends, that's when he comes.
He?
2, 1, fire!
What? Yo! No! No! Notorious! Wait. Oh, motherfucker. This is the replacement fight. Oh, man. Oh, they fooled me so much. I literally thought this was gonna be like some like lame sniper fight. This dude, man.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Something wrong?
No, just some memories coming back.
Memories of the DLC from Travis Strikes Again? Yeah.
You're tough. What's your story?
I'm a superhero from Earth. And also, I'm the WWWWW heavyweight
WWWWW.
Holy shit.
You seriously just putting more W's on than is saying on that title.
Are you really the Notorious? Like, for reals?
Oh, man.
I had a couple of overlapping road shows and was a little late arriving for the whole threat to the planet thing. My apologies.
Oh,
You
yes.
don't have shit to apologize for, man. But listen, I kind of feel like a hunter who's had his kill stolen from him.
Yeah, you did.
After all,
This is the fucking third time in this entire game.
Are you really an actual superhero?
yeah, albeit part-time, but I am indeed a superhero.
Champion, please, let me take the fight from here. You go wait in the back.
I can't do that.
Oh, man. Now we're going to be fighting for the right to take on the rest of the galactic superhero rankings. This, I swear, if this turns out to be a fight and it does not involve just non-stop wrestling, I will be so pissed.
3 left. I can see that asshole's head on a stick already. I'm glad you understand, champion.
The champion is you. You're the real champion.
Wait. Wait, what?
This one apparently got skipped. Next up is the number 3 ranked
You
assassin.
motherfucker, Suda.
Going against the rules.
You tricked me! You goddamn tricked me with doing this twice already and making me think, oh, third time he does it, we're gonna have an actual boss fight that replaces it. That's fine. No! I got lead shaked! I got lead shaked again! Fuck!
The Garden of Insanity once again. Click.
Wait for it? What do you mean, wait for it? Oh!
What's up, Gene?
Oh my god!
Still images, man.
Something weird is coming.
Who is it now?
Oh no. Oh, the fake out to the fake out. You. Oh, Suda. Oh, oh fuck. I'm back on board.
This silhouette.
It's been a while. Travis touchdown.
Oh man.
You again, huh?
Yep. Of course you remember little old me.
I'll admit, with all this voice modulation, I'm kind of having a hard time trying to recognize if this is actually Josh Keaton. He is not falling for that handshake bullshit ever again, you prick. No, never.
We're old friends, right?
Friends.
Yeah, like good old rivals.
Oh.
Now let's go.
Rivals, huh? That's hilarious.
Shake my hand or the fight can't begin. Come on, no tricks. I promise.
Can't trust you.
Just walk away, man. You don't have to indulge this postal piece of shit.
Let's do this.
Oh, man. Wow. Travis, you dumb motherfucker.
This guy seriously fell for it. Oh my
That is some Lucy doing some elaborate coaxing to make Charlie Brown kick the fucking football tears of trickery.
He totally believed me. Okay. I'm gonna die.
This really is the ultimate, like, homage send up to the original Destroy Man encounter.
I don't fucking think so.
Oh! Suda, please, I'm begging you. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Here he is again. And there's more of them.
For reals? This asshole is spawning?
That guy is so creepy.
Switching to good mode. All power systems Try to touch them. Let's have a fair fight.
Oh my... They're literally programmed to do this bullshit every time. Mass-produced Destroy Man. Yeah, even superheroes are being mass-produced these days. Oh my god. This introduction to the Return of Destroy Man is more insane than I could have ever thought it would be. Man, I see the green 7. That's clearly for like the full armor green mode, but I really want to get it. You knew. Oh, I am so glad you're here to be the role of the person who is just so excited to see some dude just lose their goddamn mind. Oh yeah, I figured as much it would be. Like, it's just that I'm realizing that the odds of getting it are incredibly slim, which is, I guess, not surprising. That's kind of how. That's what I'd expect for something as like insanely busted and fleshed out as that. See some dude loses his mind as I was that dude. No, it's... Wait, it's not slim? Really? Because I feel like I've still not found anything that, like, gets me close. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting bad luck as far as, like, the slash reel combinations this time. Oh, wow, look at him run away like that, like a freaking coward. Wow, so just fight these guys. Just never stop. Okay. Yeah! Wow, look, I'm just noticing now my hit combo currently, like 225. Oh my god, just as I was talking about it, full green mode is on standby. Yeah, let's go. Oh. Oh, yes. Okay. Is that it? Or is there going to be one more, like, screwball curve that you throw at me here, Suda?
This is pretty fucked up, Travis.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
Must end. Here we go.
Travis,
Get away from me! What?
Champ!
Yo! Akashi Cannon! Notorious coming back with the assist!
Travis, I've located the enemy. The real one is down below. Leave this to me and get to Central Magnet.
Central...
I don't really
What?
get it, but I need to go down into that hole, I guess.
You got it.
Shit.
This rank encounter just keeps going. Travis, you dumbass! Why'd you, like, fall like... Oh, wow, the fuck Racem labels are literally on, like, the ankle, like, the ends of, like, the... Oh, wow! There's the real Destroy Man.
So this is the real one, huh?
This place, it's been turned into a Destroy Man.
Cannot believe
What the fuck are you
how
even
insane
trying to
this
do, you
is.
weird-ass bastard?
I'm Destroy Man, the superhero. I destroy the evils of this world.
I really dig the demon mouth face on his abdomen, though. That is classic 70s, like, manga, like, monster character design. You know? Like, that's a Go Nagai trait right there. I dig it. Ooh! Yeah, it's also a bit of Krang as well. Regardless, it's a cool design, like, decision to go with. I'm going to absolutely humiliate this dude. Yeah!
Anti-gravity death force. Destroy death I'm taking you down.
Yeah! Oh, man. This dude has straight up no chance. I am just stacking literally everything on top of him. But now to do this. This better let me do a crazy amount of damage. Let's do this. Ooh! Yeah! That is what we call dude has no chance. Oh! Oh! That was dope. Destroy Man True Face. Oh. Yeah, fly out, escape escape the core. Oh man. That was good.
Champ. He was an unaffiliated
Oh,
terrorist.
this is
He
sweet.
took money from militaries around the world.
Yeah,
Tried
yeah,
to
this is
mass
Rocky as
produce
hell.
himself to take over the globe.
This is
Have you been watching him?
real strong
I was
vibes.
observing him. Thanks to you, I was able to stop him.
He was one tenacious dude.
Yeah, you got that right.
All right, champ. Let's run.
Let's.
Oh man, the sparkles on the overlay. Oh. Yes. Oh. I think tonight has been the most fulfilled I have ever felt on a stream. Ever. Just, Like, I was starting to really feel the insanity once we got to, like, rank 7 last night with the Kimmy fight and the whole rap before it, but man, everything, like, Velvet Chair Girl, Midorikawa, and now, like, sniping Lee, getting iced by Notorious, and having to fight Destroy Man instead. This was tight. This was... Oh. Man, 'cause funny things, like, I'd been thinking that at some point I need to do something like a,
Can I really hire you to do this?
Oh?
It's a contract. I won't turn it down.
Wait. Who's this mysterious man?
What's the price tag?
Stock in my company. 30% of the total stock. Convert it into cash, and you'll be a very rich man.
Sounds like a good
Wait.
plan. I'll take the job.
That's gotta be Henry.
The transfer is complete.
Confirmed. The job will be done shortly.
Or something. I don't know. If it
When are you
could be
gonna
a
do
different character entirely. I don't know. The trench coat
Seriously.
is giving me those
Really
vibes.
counting on you. Please.
God, I can't wait to fight Henry. I can't wait to see what they pull with him. It is! I see that gem in his forehead! What? 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 No! No! Wait, hold up! What? Oh my... Suna, please! Have mercy! What the hell, man? Oh. Hey, man, you said you were a sub. Hey! Hey, man, I may be, but I'm still entitled to a safe word. Admittedly, I did not throw my safe word there yet. I just kinda... Just my brain is being thrown for a loop so hard right now with, like, the past couple hours. But yeah, the thing I was actually thinking, the thought I was initially getting on before that cutscene played, I've been thinking for a while that I really need to... Oh my... Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, goddamn you. But no, just so I stop getting sidetracked with what my original thought was, I've been thinking for a while that I really do want to get around to, like, putting together, like, a supercut of streams for, like, a single game. Like, I've been thinking of doing that once me and Kaboom are done with Kingdom Hearts 2, because we've been having a real good time with that I feel we got a lot of material. But I'm starting to think that a supercut of this game and, like, my reactions to this might come first. Maybe. Hell, chances are I may even just, like, leave it as, like, telling people, like, if you just want to see me lose my mind over a game, just point to this VOD and just tell them, watch it in its entirety. Okay, but that's it for tonight. We're already, like, 3 hours, 6 minutes in recorded. That's good. I do think with the pace that we can maintain, I will absolutely get to the rank 1 fight on Sunday. Losing my shit compilation volume 1. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like that's what would describe a supercut of No More Heroes 3. A supercut of Kingdom Hearts 2 would be... It would not really be that, because I already know what that game is, and I'm skipping all the cutscenes anyway. It would just be me and a Scottish dude just bullshitting for several hours about random topics. And occasionally Kingdom Hearts. That's basically all it would be. Oh. But thanks so much for being here to witness this tonight, Raph. I really appreciate it. On top of the conversations we usually have, but also just... giving you the joy of seeing, like, my reactions to this firsthand. But yeah, I'll be back to this tomorrow night, with Sunday hopefully turning out to be, like, the final playthrough of, like, part of this initial playthrough. Because we got 3 ranks left. I think I've proven well enough with this stream and the one last night that I can get through 3 in a decent 3-hour chunk. Yeah, that's really what it feels like. Kind of doubt it'll be the final part. Oh, is there like... Really? Well, I guess I'll have to take that into consideration. Either way, I got more than enough, like, titles for each day of this stream, as well as a new piece of Red Orca music every night, because, like, I'll be honest, with, like, the eclectic, like, assortment of music and artists in this game, I guess it was part of Suda's goal that he got me listening to some of Red Orca stuff. It's not bad. It's definitely the sort of thing where, like, I listen to it and I go, oh yeah, this is the kind of music I absolutely see Suda messing with. Like, this is what he clearly would be into for having in more of his games. And it's like, and it's weird underground Japanese rap rock of all things. But I'm kind of digging it. It's weird. I don't know. I've always made it clear that, like, my taste in music, like, the polite way could be eclectic. The impolite way could be completely ruined, but who knows? Yeah. Oh boy. Right now, I need to head off, rehydrate, get ready to bed, upload this VOD. So yeah, thanks again, and I'll be back to this. Your tastes are eclectic yourself. I guess so. I just know you most because anytime you talk about, like, any metal music, you were, like, the most in-depth to the point of snobbery sometimes. Though I don't mean that, like, in a like a negative way. I'm pretty sure you even described yourself as such. I guess that makes sense. Oh man. Whew. You're snob about every genre. Okay, that's fair. I can absolutely accept that. Okay. You have a good day, man. I'll be heading off. We're trying to get some sleep and calm my brain down. You take care now. Later.